About a week ago, two of my clients attended a marriage-based green card interview. And during the interview, everything was going well when the immigration officer asked to see their text messages to each other. So he asked to see their cell phones. And the clients showed the cell phone with their text message conversation, and the officer scrolled along the text message conversation and found something that he deemed to be questionable. So then he separated the spouses and interviewed each of them separately for about an hour. And the clients were very shooken up from this. I was not at the interview. They didn't have an attorney present. Not that it would have made a difference in terms of the questions the officer asked or the officer's ability to separate them. The attorney would have just been there taking notes. But this brings up a question that a lot of people have been asking me. Am I going to be separated at my marriage-based green card interview? And the answer is maybe, but usually not. It depends on the USCIS field office that's conducting the interview. I'll give you an example. I had another pair of clients who were attending a marriage-based green card interview in Minneapolis, and there the immigration officer separated everyone. So every single marriage-based green card case there, the officers met with each spouse separately for around 45 minutes each. Contrast that with New York. And in New York, the total interview is normally around 20 minutes. Sometimes it's up to 45 minutes, depends on the officer, it depends on how you do during the interview and what evidence you bring. And it's very rare. I've actually never heard of people being separated at their initial appearance for a marriage-based green card interview in the New York City field office at 26 Federal Plaza. Perhaps it's happened in rare instances, but very rare. Like, for example, we've had possibly up to 100 of these marriage-based green card cases in the last 6 months at 26 Federal Plaza in Manhattan, and not a single one has been separated, even when things weren't going super smoothly during the interview. Some field offices are more likely to separate people, whereas other field offices are just so busy that it's probably not viable for them to separate people, even when they suspect that the marriage might not be in good faith. In those instances, in those cases where the immigration officer doesn't think the marriage is in good faith, for example, in New York City, they are much more likely to schedule a second interview in the future with the fraud unit. It's referred to as a Stokes interview, and that's when you'll be separated. So when I prepare my New York clients for an interview in New York, I tell them you're not going to be separated at this interview. But I have clients nationwide or in almost all 50 states. And for certain locations, I tell people that there's a chance that they will be separated. It doesn't really change how much about how we prepare for the interview. The main focus when I'm preparing people for the marriage-based green card interview is, if you don't know the answer, don't answer the question and just tell the immigration you don't know. And when we prepare for the interview, we practice different ways to tell the immigration officer, I don't know, in a way that makes it sound reasonable. Because if you're in a good faith marriage and you bring evidence to prove that you're in a good faith marriage, and you only answer the questions that you know the answer to, and when you don't know the answer, you explain it to the immigration officer in a reasonable way, I would bet that a case like that will get approved. So we do everything that we can to prepare, and then the interview just kind of takes care of itself. If you are looking for an immigration attorney to assist you with the family-based immigration process, we handle cases nationwide. You could schedule a consultation directly with me. My information is in the video description below. If you're interested in learning more about family-based immigration or changes to immigration policies under the Trump administration, be sure to subscribe. I try to put out 5 videos a week, and I'll see you guys next time for another video.